certain guys are coming in. But what type of spirit the woman is coming in?
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men.
And thou commit unto faithful men. So who we believe through the Spirit to be faithful men, all right, that's who we're willing to work with, man. And to raise up and try to get you to where what level we may be at, you know, through the Spirit. Because the Lord's got to give you that increase.
Well, that's why I started teaching with y'all, because I believe y'all to be faithful men. It says, who shall be able to teach others also?
So who shall be, and that's the point. You got to raise up men who, after a certain point in time, got to be able to teach other men. All right? Because that's part of the work. You got to speak, man. You can't just be a sign holder and hold posts. You got to eventually be raised up to become a speaker and a good reader. Now, some brothers are going to be better at certain tasks. All right, like this brother right here. I remember we were in a dispute not too long ago, and the brother just walked up and the bulls just stepped off, you know? So he makes a very good a lookout, you know? A good bodyguard, yeah, the water. This brother's a very good bodyguard, you know? Me, I might have to, you know, snap somebody's neck, you know, to let them know I ain't playing around. You know?
So 2 Timothy 2:3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Yep. Endure hardness. You got the
definition.
Okay.
I got the definition for hardness.
Good.
It's katapethio, to suffer evils, hardships, troubles, to be afflicted.
To be afflicted. So this thing doesn't come without affliction. We might have read it earlier, but Spirit wants me to come out again. Get me, become to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. I don't know if we read it or not. But read that to link up with this. Read that again and give me the definition. Close that out.
It says,
you know, but for the most part, the majority of us, we're all balanced, you know? We know how to read. We know how to speak. We hold post. You know, the Lord, whenever one of us is holding post, allows us to be circumspect. You know, whatever gifts were given to us accordingly. You know.
So 2 Timothy 2:3. For endure hardness is kakopatio, which means to suffer.
To suffer.
Endure evils.
Endure evils.
Hardship, troubles.
Man.
Be afflicted.
And that's a complete true saying, man. We got to go through hardness. That's why the Lord allowed all those things to happen, you know, to that side of the family, man. Because for me to stand up here and say it had a little effect on me would be a lie, because it did affect me. But I knew that I had the strength through the Spirit to say, hey, it is what it is. The Lord did that. The Lord did that. Okay? The Lord did that for judgment's sake. Now, if that's what could happen to them, what could happen to you if you don't do what's right by the Lord? And like I said, those events that took place, you know, as well as other ones that I don't need to get into right now, allowed me to take that, man, take that under consideration, that you need to endure hardness. Lives are going to be taken out of your life. Things are going to be taken away from you. Okay, I lost my job, which I'm sure a lot of us at one point had gone through, man. A lot of us have gone through that. You know? But I kept pursuing the Lord. As a matter of fact, that allowed me to pursue the Lord even more. So when I had all that free time after I lost my job, that's all I did, man. I was locked on my couch. My back and body was so damn sore being on that fucking futon at the time that I had, man. I barely moved. You know, I barely moved. You know, on the computer, researching all kinds of things, man. You know, and in that time period, the Lord allowed me to get an unemployment. But at the same time, I was still trying to apply to get a job, because if you don't work, you don't eat. And how am I supposed to support the camp on fucking unemployment? And getting the things that are sufficient to keep this camp going. Like supplies to put the signs together. Like cameras, phones with contact to get a hold of brothers, to lend a Bible out if a brother needs it. All right? Or whatever the camp needs, a camera. So I had to get a job. That's even a command that the elders put out. Go ahead.
So 2 Timothy 2 and 4.
Come on.
It says,